In this day and age, one way that people have been finding financial and success is by investing in various things. However, the things we invest in have changed quite a bit in the last few years. People used to invest in property and rental homes, but COVID restrictions have put moratoriums on making rent payments. Also, the stock market has always been a popular option for investing. However, the political climate in the last 10 years has had a crazy effect on it. So, people have started turning to something totally new and groundbreaking, and here's the thing. You should start investing as well. Welcome to Finance Basics, and today, we'll be going through our list of 10 reasons why you should start investing in cryptocurrency. Before we start, we are coming out with new videos all the time. So, be sure to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. So buckle up and let's jump right in. Number 1. Blockchain is here to stay. Let's start off with a bit of honesty here. If you have been skeptical of blockchain and still don't believe in its ability to last, then crypto isn't going to be for you. This database that stores information is the lifeblood behind cryptocurrency. Various projects that we see these days come and go, eventually fading into obscurity. However, blockchain has not only lasted, it has thrived throughout the years. If you want proof, take a look at some of the various financial institutions that are getting involved in blockchain. Additionally, there are tons of real-world applications that can be extremely beneficial to our world today. If you don't believe us, just give it a little while and pay attention to what's going on around you. Number 2. There has been an increasing acceptance for cryptocurrency in recent years. Cryptocurrency has been gaining tons of traction and popularity over the last 10 years or so. Much of this is due to endorsements from prominent businessmen like Elon Musk. As more and more investors, traders, sellers, and merchants continue to use it as a payment method, more and more establishments will start accepting it as payment. When it was originally launched, it was only used for private exchanges. These days, however, its applications have increased and more people are coming around to it. Even Tesla is starting to accept it as an acceptable method of payment for one of its vehicles. But you can rest assured that as time goes on and the popularity of cryptocurrency increases, you will see plenty of other places follow the same path as Tesla. You'll probably be able to purchase plane tickets, buy a home, purchase a car, or even pay for medical care with cryptocurrency. Number 3. The crypto bubble has already burst. So, think back to the last part of 2017. This is when Bitcoin really made a name for itself, when its value blew up like crazy. When this happened, the first thing that many people thought wasn't about how much potential this was. It revolved more about how unsustainable this model was. On one hand, they were right. The value dipped a bit. However, the value came back and then increased by leaps and bounds. What that shows is that all of the weak investors have come and gone, the remaining investors are much more cautious, and regulations are clearer. People are now more confident that their investments will end up yielding a return. Number 4. Crypto trading has become increasingly easy. When investing in cryptocurrency first started, it was a very confusing thing to people. Not only did they not fully understand what it was or how it was traded, they didn't know how to go about getting their hands on it. Of course, being completely digital, some didn't realize that you don't actually get your hands on it. Nowadays though, it is quite different. Not only has cryptocurrency been thrust onto the world's main stage, various tech companies have developed platforms on which to spend and trade cryptocurrency. It requires very little knowledge or technical know-how. That way, all you have to do is have the money to invest in one of the many cryptos out there, have the right app, and you're all set. Number 5. There is increased protection for investors. Here's the other great part about blockchain technology. It is incredibly safe. By utilizing this as a way to deal in cryptocurrency, nothing can be counterfeited, hacked, changed, or manipulated in any way whatsoever. That way, people can rest assured that everything is 100% legitimate. Also, transactions are processed using something called cryptography, and once it has been sent, the process cannot be reversed. The very use of cryptocurrency decreases the possibility of intrusion by any outside party. Unlike credit cards, they use a mechanism that allows the person sending the cryptocurrency to do so without adding any unneeded information. So not only can users rest assured that their currency is protected, their identities are protected as well. Number 6. Weak investors have left the game. As we said before, there was a period where the values of cryptocurrencies were extremely volatile. They would jump up and drop by huge margins within only a few days. This was also a time when there were a lot of investors involved that has a very basic understanding of how crypto worked. So, they either gained or lost in a quick amount of time and got out of the game. Nowadays though, things are quite different. Yes, the market is still a bit volatile, but nowhere near what it was around 2017. Also, this market is not an obscure thing anymore. Buyers, sellers, traders, and investors, and much more knowledgeable now. This means that the market will be much more predictable in the future and perfect for those looking to get involved in cryptocurrencies. Number 7. More and more information is being made available every day. There was once a time when cryptocurrencies were thought of as an internet fad brought on by techie people who seemed to be like conspiracy theorists. They were going to change the world's entire financial infrastructure. There was very little information available and common people didn't seem to get what it was about. But it took off faster than anyone was ready for. The only thing people seemed to know was that it was a new place to invest and make some money. Yeah, that's an incredibly vague way of describing it, but that's about all the information that people had to rely on. Today though, people understand blockchain. They see the safety measures put in place to protect investments. They know that their privacy will be protected in any transaction. What used to take weeks upon weeks of research to understand is now available in articles and blog posts that break it down in the simplest terms. Number 8. Cryptocurrency is immune to inflation. We are all used to using what is known as fiat currency. This is what we commonly think of as currency, from cash to account balances. Here's the thing though, the value of your currency is at the mercy of your government. The value can go up or down depending on how much of the currency a government decides to print. It's a helpless feeling knowing that your wealth may not actually reflect how wealthy you are. Cryptocurrencies on the other hand are much different. There is no centralized government involved. There are no rules or regulations in place outside of what security protocols exist. Therefore, the value of your cryptocurrencies is not subject to inflation. Their supply and production is kept fixed to a certain level, which helps maintain its value. Number 9. So far cryptocurrency is not subject to tax. While we're on the subject of cryptocurrencies not being subject to any government or central body, we should also point out the other obvious benefit here. Cryptocurrencies are not subject to tax of any kind. The only thing you may ever have to pay is some sort of a transaction fee based on the trading platform you are using at the time of your transaction. Yeah, this is a major financial perk, but think about this on a much grander scale. No taxation of cryptocurrency is also a huge symbol of what it actually stands for. No governmental interference, safety and anonymity, secure values. It's apart from the system. Number 10. It's not too late to get started. One thing that people may hear today about investing in cryptocurrencies is that they're too late to the party and have missed out on the best parts. This couldn't be farther from the truth. Yes, there's a slim chance that the value of Bitcoin will increase 20,000 times in value over a course of 8 years like it once did, but crypto is still less than 10 years old. That means that if you invest today, you're still an early investor. Cryptocurrencies have a long way to go, and there will be some obstacles along the way. But as more and more of the world start recognizing this as a legitimate way of doing business and managing finances, values will steadily increase to astronomical levels. If anything, this is the perfect time to start investing. So, do you agree with our picks? What are some perks to cryptocurrencies that you would add? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to check out some of our previous videos for more great content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.